Hello, my name is Crimson Z21, and I'm doing Truck Driver American Dream. Just about to get this started. Go to the Rosanna Motel. Always forget how to start the darn thing. Okay. Sorry about that. Like I said, it always takes a while to get this started. Don't know why. Oh, I damaged the truck. So I'm gonna go repair this.
Do you watch sports?
Sure. I watch the other football. You know, the European one. Soccer.
It seems to be getting more and more popular here, too. We should watch a game together sometime.
What's your favorite sport?
I mainly watch basketball and baseball. Back in school, I was a forward on the local basketball team. Your father and I used to love watching basketball. The Tigers were our favorite team. I still remember the final game against the Magpies in 1985. Mitchell Jordine had a serious injury, and they were trailing by 1 point. Then, a split second before the end, he nailed a spectacular game-winning jumper. I'm sure the fans of both teams were on the edge of their seats, bowing to Jordine's talent. It was poetry in motion.
Well, it seems like you're still very much into it.
Sometimes I get emotional during a game. I turn into a different person.
Have you traveled outside of the US?
No, I haven't had the privilege.
Yeah, me neither. But I would love to go to Europe, especially Greece and the Scandinavian countries.
Are you trying to combine the hot summer sun in Greece with the frosty winters in Finland?
No. When I was a boy, my mother introduced me to Scandinavian and Greek mythology. They both made a huge impression on me. Besides, the Finnish have their own system of beliefs. although they do share some similarities with Scandinavian mythology.
Oh, so you're an expert.
No, not at all. But when I was a kid, the stories from the two mythologies helped me to escape in my own little world. When times were tough, they would take my mind to a more interesting and positive place. Since then, I've read bits and pieces on the topic. I'm no expert, but I'm a big fan. Although, the difference in climate you mentioned sounds like a nice bonus. But I have no idea how I could ever afford such a trip.
One step at a time, my boy. If you embrace this job, over time, money will start flowing in.
Hey, the truck's ready to go. And we're
Where do you
cruising
live?
now.
The Oak Valley Farm. My brother and I are co-owners.
Cool.
My brother owns the greater share, but I have a percentage in it. He takes care of pretty much everything. Actually, tomorrow we have an order for the farm. But I'll give you more details at dinner or tomorrow morning. We need to kick back a bit now. We began our journey at full throttle, but we should slow down every now and then.
Yeah, it's been good so far. I feel accomplished. Frankly, I wasn't expecting much, but I think your attitude and fast-paced work have made for a good start.
Good, my boy. I'm glad to hear that.
Going down the road. Gotta check the controls again. How do you? Where in the hell am I going? Go to sleep and recharge the battery. Okay, 100%. I'll be right back. I gotta do something. Okay, I'm back. Sure. Driving down the road.
Make sure I pick my coat.
Yeah.
Alright. Today is
Thursday.
Thursday! Yay! Oh, wait. Okay.
What?
Oh.
Green Nuggy. Getting the rain in there now. How close am I? Oh, there's a gas station up here. Might as well top myself off. No, Gee, you're not going outside. You just went outside. Sorry, buddy. You can't keep going outside every 5 minutes. You didn't go. It's your own fault. Going down the road. One thing I don't know how to do in this game is use my lights or my left and right. Can't go anywhere, boss. You gotta realize that. Where did the bus go? What is wrong with these AIs? It's not even green yet. I mean, it is now, but... Go the speed limit, that's the best way to do it. Whoa! Come on, you stupid AI. Realized that R1 L1 button are the blinkers. Still don't know what the lights are though, but hopefully I'll find out later on. Jeez, how far do I gotta go? Check the map. A little bit farther this.
about time. Here's Rosalia, Nathan.
Huh. I had a feeling that I knew this place, but I wasn't sure. I've never spent the night here, but I've definitely passed by it.
There you go. You'll have your first experience in bed here.
And in the restaurant, too. I could go for a couple of juicy burgers and an apple pie for dessert.
I recommend something special if it's still on the menu.
Perfect. We ate wild Alaskan salmon and some delicious apple pie. Clint is a kind man who I've managed to meet at what seems to be the perfect time in my life. Being on the road just feels right to me. I spoke with Linda as well. We rarely see eye to eye about anything or act warm towards each other anymore, but I hope we can find a way to make it work.
Yeah, I got more money. That'd be good for upgrading my truck. Ooh, skill point. Have enough experience points to unlock your first skill. Press the touchpad to open main menu to go to driver. Unlock your first skill point. More efficient fuel consumed by 5%.
Everything good to
Hey.
go?
Yeah, we're ready to head to John's building supply.
Great.
What's it like out here, driving on your own for days or even weeks at a time? Don't you ever get lonely or depressed or bored?
Are you considering long-distance routes?
Not necessarily. I'm just curious about what it's like for you. As for the routes, we'll see. Time will tell.
I have no idea if my experience will be relevant for you, but I've spent many years on the road. In fact, I can't even remember what it's like not to be a trucker anymore. So my perspective is probably skewed. If nothing else, after all these years on the road, I've seen all sorts of shit.
And at the beginning, when you first started?
Well, I can't remember that far back. You should probably ask a younger trucker. Of course, it depends on the type of person you are. If you enjoy being on your own and can take care of yourself, it might be a breeze. But life in the cab of an 18-wheeler can be quite tough, and loneliness will likely be the least of your concerns.
Yeah.
Besides, we have phones nowadays. Some truckers listen to music a lot. Others bring books along to read while on break or in bed.
Thanks, Clint. I appreciate your honesty.
Anytime, my boy.
Not to be nosy, but what do you need all that wood for?
My brother's making some renovations on the farm, so most of it will be used for repairs.
Hey, if you need any help, just let me know.
Thanks, but my brother has it all under control. As I said, he takes care of everything on the farm.